All right, I'm gonna be reacting to this bad boy. I haven't seen anything. I'm a few hours behind. This came out like 3 hours ago, and the only thing I do know I'm spoiled is this bad boy, which I can't even fucking find in Canada yet. Fuck you, Wario. But yeah, apparently that's the end. At the end of the presentation, I have nothing. I have no idea of anything else that's gonna happen in this trailer. So let's get it started.
Hello everyone,
My dad.
I'm
Eiji
Eiji Aonuma,
Yes,
producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
I've been dealing with all your games, buddy. Every single one of them.
First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
These are the British.
Thank you very much for waiting.
So,
Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like.
they did do this before at the Game
Okay.
Awards years ago for Breath
Let's
of the Wild,
begin.
so this isn't unheard of.
Here we are in the land of Hyrule.
The
Like
UI
The
looks-
Legend of Zelda Breath of the
there's
Wild,
actually-
there's a vast world to explore.
there's
Of course,
coordinates.
it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time,
What's that on
so
the top
we
left?
hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches.
That's like some runic technology on top
In this
left.
game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice
The
some
world looks like
landmasses
pretty the
floating
same
up there.
though.
We call them Sky Islands.
Sky Island, yeah.
You're
Sky
probably
Sword,
wondering
so?
something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up? If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it. We're almost at the spot where the object fell. Here it is. Okay, let's
Does
use
that
one
take
of Link's new
icon?
abilities.
Oh,
If you
that's
do
the new
this on the rock
abilities.
that just fell,
Rewind. Oh.
look, it started rising. This power is known as recall, which rewinds an object's movement.
That's what we saw in the
Since
first
I just
trailer.
used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
That was cool.
There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too.
The ground in that area looked similar, but I can't say like it's
I
just
made
a-
it.
not even 1% of the game.
There
where
are
it showed
lots of
off.
ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a
power's
few
gone.
different methods. Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit.
You can dive. Just dive right into the rock there.
There's a
Saw
branch
the
on the
prompt.
ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue.
His icon on the top left keeps changing.
Oh, something's there. This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up.
Oh, that kind of
Ah,
weak him.
the branch broke.
Oh,
Not
they
good,
also use
not
the
good.
branch.
Quick, get another branch and... we defeated it. Moving on. We've now explored more of this Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far.
God, there's a
Also,
Koroks there,
this
dude.
branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this,
What?
look, we can stick them together.
What?
We created a makeshift hammer. This is
What?
called fuse. You can stick objects
You can
together
fuse
to create
everything?
new weapons with various
Oh, I saw
effects.
that.
Let's
The texture
take on
fuck
another
up.
construct with this fused weapon.
There's a
We're
fucking
dealing with
rock
two
on
of
his
them.
ass.
Oh,
So
we
that's
beat
stronger.
one.
Is it more efficient though?
The weapon's attack has definitely improved.
That's really
The other
cool.
branch broke, but this weapon has much better
That's what the
durability.
icon was. It's fusing.
You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the
Whoa.
fuse ability. You can
Sonar?
fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it
Dude,
with
you
a
can fuse the
pitchfork,
longest stick ever.
we can create a
Oh
weapon
my
with a much longer attack
god.
range.
What is that range? This is Marth
With
melee
this,
now.
we don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance.
Dude, that's nuts.
You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory.
I wonder if you can...
For instance, try fusing this leaf
What?
to an arrow.
What does that do?
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and
No
you can freeze
way.
faraway enemies.
The blue cheese are useful now, besides
Very
crafting
useful.
ingredients?
In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult.
Yeah.
Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and...
No way, that's
it
what
honed
that
in on the
was. It was in the eye.
Let's
in
try
the
this on
trailer.
another bird.
Dude, the mix mashing you can do in this game
I'll
now.
just fire in
With
that
Breath of
general
Wild's
direction.
already
It's very simple.
customization.
Depending
And,
on
like,
what you
open
stick
world
together,
Minecraft style,
the
that's
fuse
pretty
ability
nuts.
could also be beneficial for hunting. I
What's this?
fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is
maybe
actually
you
a
just-
puff shroom.
Oh. What if you
Let's
start
fight an enemy
flying
with
when
this.
you shield surf?
I blocked with the shield.
Smoke
there's
screen?
smoke now.
Oh my goodness.
The enemies lost sight of Link, so...
Dude, materials are so
Attack.
useful now.
Even if you struggle with combat,
That is
you can take
amazing.
down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else
Turns into a
could
small
turn
one,
it into
but
a useful
damn.
weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky
Here's an extra
Islands
heart
even
already.
have rivers.
It's probably went through,
We'll
like,
want
the
to
first
cross this
area, I don't
one,
know.
but swimming across it, well, the
Unless you
river's
start
too
before.
wide for that. We need a boat.
Oh,
Of
here
course,
we go.
there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here. So,
Log, come
we'll
on.
lift up this log and attach it to a second log.
Oh, I see the prompt of you can...
Let's do one more.
Oh.
We'll
That's
bring
the new-
this over
okay.
here and attach a third log. It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft.
I'm making a dick. That's the first thing I'm
You
going to
can
do in this
always
game.
attach things or detach them like this.
See, just like that, except I'll use the two rocks.
Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it
Oh,
afloat.
that's... Well, you can rotate it even more in this game.
We've made a simplified version of a boat.
You can rotate it
However, it
three-dimensional.
won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward.
I mean, you just swim, but yeah.
There's something here. Let's try hitting it.
Batteries?
Oh,
What the fuck?
wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we
Recharge.
found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
Or maybe... I feel like the rewind feature will recharge it.
We'll attach another one.
Oh no, I just tried
This
to
should
check.
make
Yeah,
the
I
boat
worked
well
out that.
balanced.
Where's that icon
Okay,
from?
they're
Oh,
attached.
Right there. It's like a
All right,
preview.
let's try moving the boat. Hey, it's moving.
Nice.
It's sailing pretty fast with the
Because
wind
we're on
from
the top
fans.
side, so this is the new. So there's a lot more than probably.
Since we
expecting.
added two
the bottom
fans,
side will
we
probably
should be
more
able to cross the
tweaks to
river
it,
in no time. All right, we
from
reached
what
the
I've
other
seen so
side.
far.
In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own.
That's cool.
There are
Dude, the
all
amount
sorts of
shit
objects
people are
you'll
gonna
come
make.
across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and
You
explore
just hit
this world
anywhere,
at your leisure.
or the green stuff, and it should activate the technology.
There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this.
There's a check mark on the building. Oh,
Look,
yeah, that's the
I
new
passed
ability.
right through the ceiling.
Okay.
This new ability is called Ascend.
Cool,
If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through
and
to the floor above you. There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability
it looks
is that
very
as long as there's a
linear to do
ceiling,
that.
you can use it anywhere.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Fuck.
For
Try it
example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it.
there. Yeah, it's a thick rock.
If we use the ability here,
It won't work. Guarantee it won't work. It does work! What?
come on, keep going.
It just is a bit...
Okay.
What?
We emerged at the top of the
okay.
hill.
I see,
In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one,
Dude, no
you
one
can
uses
now get to the
stamina.
top
Everyone
without
fucking
having to
bomb shot
climb all the way up.
themselves
Here's another example. Imagine
I
you're
feel like-
stuck in a cage. If it's
That's
got a
cool.
ceiling, you know what to do, right?
Yeah,
Exactly. Oh, there's another construct.
I don't know if bomb... Dude, I
It
don't even
seems to
see
be
any,
holding a strange weapon.
any old weapons in this game.
Some
or-
enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so
I
battles
was
will
gonna
play
say,
out a
can
bit
they
differently from the
fuse?
previous game.
He's using a door?
It blew me away with wind.
That's
Looks
that's
like it's
so
got some
smart.
sort of
Holy
fan.
fuck.
Ah!
Oh,
I
it's
got
dead.
pushed
Goodbye.
off. Oh well, let's just
so
return to
cool.
the surface.
I don't know if that's a
You can
dev
quickly
preview
descend
of
from the
using
sky to the
coordinates
surface
or
like this.
that's
feels so
the
good.
game. It is pretty
In the sky,
subtly
you'll be able to
placed.
look
It might
out
be-
across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest.
Interesting. There's
Once
gonna be
you've
a
chosen your
lot to explore in this
destination,
game. Holy fuck.
You can speed things up, like this. Let's dive into this river. And we're back on the surface.
I just 100% this game.
There
Holy
are still
shit.
so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
Oh man, I want to keep watching. Fuck.
What did you think?
It's bugged.
Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too.
Yeah. So it
In this
could be
game,
that.
you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Anuma-san. That was great. Is this where they show off the OLED bundle? Bastards wait till this day. Good thing I didn't buy an OLED yet. I was holding and coping for one. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks so sick. Oh, it's also a bit sparkly too. I have to buy it. They never made one for Breath of the Wild. Finally. Yeah, this one I've seen. It looks gorgeous, man. Didn't see this video yet. Glad I held off on buying an OLED till now. To this day! Pre-orders aren't live yet for some places, but I don't know. I'll keep looking. Also, I just noticed that. I think it's because his hand, in the game, different colors. This Pro Controller looks fucking sick, though. I'm not gonna lie. GG. I'm buying it. What more is there to say?